everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are at an entirely different place today. I decided to kind of branch out, drive a little farther than normal. It's an indoor flea market. It's supposed to be large. Price-wise, it's a little mixed. Some are saying that it's a little high-priced. Others are saying that it's very affordable. So I guess we'll see when we walk in. But I imagine this is going to be a little bit more antique mall style. But we're going to check it out and see. And as always, I'll put the timestamp right here if you want to fast forward right to the haul. But without further ado, let's go thrifting. Kind of rainy today, so this is kind of like the perfect thing to do. So it was kind of expensive at this place. However, I did pick up a few items, some that I thought were decently priced, Some I definitely splurged on. So let's get into it. So first up is this candle sconce. Fortunately, there was only one. However, I don't mind asymmetrical candle sconces here and there, so I thought this would be a good grab. It's a very heavy duty piece. Overall, I love the shape and the design of it. It is a tad too yellow for my liking, so I think I'll probably do a little rub and buff on it. However, I think it's going to be a good standalone piece on the wall with some other art and decor, so I'm kind of excited about this one. And this one was $6, which I thought was a pretty good price for what I was seeing there. I'm currently still working on the living room area, so I might actually style this in the living room when I'm all done with it, or this might actually go in my bedroom. But overall, I think it was a great piece for the price. Next up were these cast iron hooks. I just really love the design of them, and with the moodier vibe that I have going down here, I was thinking about adding hooks down here to begin with, but when I saw these, I decided to go in a different direction. I was going to go a little bit more modern with the hooks. So when I was shopping for these items, I was actually still working on this bar, so I had a lot of the color scheme in mind when I was going to pick up items. So that's why I kind of stayed with these kind of same vibes as I had on the actual shelf. But these anchor style are kind of cute. Love the fact that they're cast iron too. And they were only $5, which I thought was a pretty good price. As you can see, the anchor has essentially 2 hooks, so you can hang 2 items on one. So for that, I thought $5 was a pretty good price for both of these. So next up is an item that's kind of unique for me. I saw this and I instantly fell in love with this. This is actually a train coin bank. They had a ton of them there, and I just thought that was super adorable. As I was looking up this was kind of something that was created by like a bank, a local bank, I think. But the detail on this is absolutely incredible. So I thought this was really cute. I originally was going to use this for the bar, but since I've decided that there are other places that I can definitely put this down here. So this one, I'll definitely have to like think a little bit. It was actually nice to find something like this. I tried my best to stay like $10 and under for the items that I was thrifting. And this one was $6 for this coin bank. Next up is this piece right here. I was kind of looking for a decanter bottle when I was thrifting for this bar, however, it just didn't align. But when I went thrifting this day, oddly enough, I did find a little bottle, and it's on the smaller side. This is also probably the largest topper I've ever seen for a bottle like this. It's got some very beautiful etched detailing on the glass itself though, and the topper is very simple. Kind of makes me feel like they weren't originally a pair, however, it still fits. And this one was only $4, which I thought was a really good price. And I already knew where I was going to style it, definitely on this bar, on this tray right here, so this was kind of a definite must. Next up is this cute little copper vase. If you know me, I'm very much into copper. Still am. I try my best to stay away from copper, but sometimes the love of copper just gets the best of me. Today was this day. So I picked up this vase. I actually really love the style of it. It's a very unique shape, not something that I really see, but I love that the handles kind of take up the whole entire piece as well. And also they have kind of like this beautiful detailing on the handle too. It's got a twist detail. There's also etching on the vase too, which I thought was really cute. It definitely has some patina to it, which I really love. Much prefer older copper to like the very stark, clean copper that you see nowadays. So this was $8, a little higher than what I was expecting, but loved it enough to pick it up. Next up is this cute oil lantern. I just had to. I absolutely adore oil lanterns, and the fact this one was so cute and petite, honestly, I literally went, ooh! That was embarrassing. So I love the base of it. I love the fact that it has a finger hold that you could literally carry it around like this. All of it seems to be in working condition. It's beautiful. I love it so much. I have no need for a small oil lantern like this. However, I just wanted one anyways. I thought this would be a really cute piece to style with. This one definitely made my day finding this one. This one was a little expensive for the size of it, but honestly, it wasn't going to deter me. It was $10. Still wanted it enough that I picked it up. And this would have been my favorite piece of the day. The last piece that I found though, I absolutely love. It might not be what you expect as far as like my favorite. The pattern was the start of what I envisioned of kind of like transforming this living room, which is why I love it so much. It's not a pillow or a blanket though. So the last piece is this beautiful lampshade right here. This pattern to me screams vintage, and that's what I absolutely love about it. This living room for a while felt a little bit more modern than what the rest of my house feels like, and I kind of wanted to change that up. So we started with the bar, gave that a little bit more of a vintage flair, and moving on to the living room, I kind of was just stuck for a while. For weeks I didn't know what I was doing. So as I'm thrifting this day, I ended up coming across this, and this kind of just just became the inspiration for what I wanted to add to this. I really just decided, yeah, we're just going patterns. We're gonna put some patterns into this room. This one made me so happy, but it was a splurge. The tag was originally on in here, and so I thought it said $8, which thought it was a little high considering its condition. So there are a few rips and tears, unfortunately, on this, but thankfully it is only in this area right here. So I can easily just turn my lamp around and kind of hide that. So $8 did seem a little high, but there was a 1 in front of that 8, which I did not see on the tag. So when I went up to the register, it was $18. So definitely a splurge, because that is not the price that I typically pay for lampshades, even brand new ones. But I knew if I walked away, if I put it down or put it back, I would never find a pattern like this again. So for $18, I bought it. But I do think it was a good buy. It was definitely something that I needed for this living room because I really wanted to transform the space and make it look a little bit more vintage. This has started a new trend for me because now I want to find like old lampshades like this. And as for the lamp, I've had this lamp for ages. Unfortunately, I could not actually find the topper that actually goes with this style lamp, and that is the reason why I haven't used this lamp yet. But when I picked up this lampshade, I thought it would be a good pairing. One, it could sit on top of the bulb, and two, it's wide enough that it won't actually hit that kind of circle base that it has. It's kind of funny to say that my lampshade is the favorite piece of the day, but this pattern to me cannot be beat. And that is it for our thrift finds today. I had a lot of fun. The new place that I went to was large, it was vast. I spent a lot of time looking around and they had great pieces. It's a good place to go for when you're looking for something specific and when you're not thinking about the budget, but this will definitely be a place that is a once in a while, not specifically like an every weekend kind of place. But if you liked the video or if you liked anything from this haul, definitely make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I want to say thank you so much for watching and thank you for thrifting with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! So not too long ago we DIY'd this bar, but it is time now to work on the rest of this room, which I have been putting off. So I have an idea for this wall. Will it turn out good? I don't know.